All right, what up, people? This is Jay Allen, and this is Gangster with My Health. We talk to everyday people about the changes they had to make to try to maximize their health and just do some things in a different, more progressive way. All right? Now, we got a special guest today. This is my brother from another in the building.
James Miles, and this is how I got gangster with my help.
Word up, word up, word up. Okay, we got the perfect guest today for the Gangster Holistic. Brother from the streets of Compton, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right,
Please
so,
believe
I
it.
mean, what's up, man? BJ, James, whatever you want to call, this is my, for those of you who don't know, this is one of my buddies, you know what I mean? My brother from another, as I said. Me and him actually share some similar stories as far as some issues that we've been through according to that heart muscle, okay? We're going to get into that a little bit later, but I'm going to let you start off first, BJ, about just kind of telling the people the way that you grew up, maybe the way you used to wrap your mind around health or what was healthy, and just kind of like what you saw just growing up in the hood, man.
Oh, man, just growing up in the hood, I wasn't too conscious about health, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was out there eating everything everybody else was eating. All the pasteurized food, the fried food, the greasy food, and didn't have nobody that really understood health issues. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was just whatever you cook, you eat.
Mm-hmm.
But, as I got older and grew into the stuff, that's when the health issues start coming around and you start learning about certain foods and everything, man. And, just had to make a change.
Right. Let me ask you this, man. What was as far as the tradition, which most of us know, but for those who don't, what was the tradition as far as like you eating and like just family gatherings? Like tell the people like what kind of food you saw. Let's get the people familiar. I'm pretty sure most of them are.
Man, soul food. You know what I'm saying? Fried chicken, collard greens, cornbread.
That's real.
Rice, beans, yams.
Yeah. Hey, and you know what, B? Listen, man. We look forward to them holidays and all them gatherings so we can eat that food. And actually, we used to call that healthy eating. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We used to love to get. I mean, because you're eating fast food all the time.
Exactly.
B, I seen you with a couple plates of Louis Burger chili cheese fries in your hand, bro.
Hey, with the greasy colossal burger and the fries and shake, bro.
To
match.
Know what I'm saying? Right.
Let me ask you what we was doing.
What's the best Louis Burgers, man? Is it Santa Fe or is it Rosecrans, man?
Oh, it was Santa Fe, man. That's the original one to me, brother. Santa Fe.
I
agree all the time.
I agree, Santa Fe.
Hey, they had the bombest pineapple shakes, homie. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. So just like me, I'm sure you've had some people in your family that went through some illnesses and things like that. I know I've lost a few people. Can you like kind of speak on some things like that?
Yeah, man. I lost my little sister, man. She had diabetes, and she really didn't take care of herself.
Mm-hmm.
Then all her organs started failing her, man, and she passed away from diabetes. But that's sort of like running the family, man. Sugar running the family. My mom's had sugar when she passed, and she had other health issues, man. That's something deep far as family. You know what I'm saying? The health and issues. I think my grandfather passed from sugar, you know what I'm saying? So diabetes was something that ran in my family, man, that, I'm trying very hard to stay away from.
Right. So let me say this, man, because we do hear that a lot, like this diabetes runs in the family. So what actually runs in the family is those eating habits. You know what I'm saying? The diabetes, they don't run in the family. It's the eating habits that we carry on. And you know what I'm saying? We eating Big Mama's sweet potato pie and, Aunt Dorothy greens and the mac and cheese and all that good stuff. So those are the things that actually run the family. Now, I could say me, myself as well. I've lost a few people in my family, as we all have, to different ailments and stuff like that. And, that's not easy to, that's sometimes that's hard to digest.
It's hard to swallow, man.
Oftentimes it's a slow process. You know what I mean? Oftentimes it's not anything quick or anything like that. I want you to talk about. I was speaking with the brother the other day, and he was made a point. He said a lot of people around us are actually counting on us, or depending on our change, depending on our growth. I mean, you yourself. I don't know if you didn't really tell the people, but tell the people what you do, man.
Well, man, as far as what I do, for a living.
No, I'm talking about for the kids, man.
Oh, for the kids? Oh man, I'm out here. I've been out here with the kids, coaching youth football for the kids, man. Just trying to direct them in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Giving back to the community, man. I've been doing that for over 10, 12 years. And, gotta love the kids, man, because the kids are the future. So, I'm just trying to basically get them, while they're young, targeted in while they're young, to
Right,
have a lot of positive outlooks, man, because, growing up as a kid, man, as I did, I didn't have all them positive outlooks. Mom steered me the right way,
right.
but, she didn't educate me, as far as eating habits,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Getting out there, working harder for what want to earn certain things in life. But, I just grew up on the fly, man, after I got 18. You know what I'm saying? When I was 18, I was out the house,
Mm. Okay. Okay.
basically on my own. So,
Right.
from there, I was just doing what I thought what I was to do just to survive. But,
So let me ask you this, B. I mean, as far as like we'll get into later, like as far as like your condition and
uh,
all that stuff. But at that point, when the doctor told you what you had or what he diagnosed you with, did you think about the kids? Like, damn, man, my kids, as far as my football team, these young boys, is dependent on me because I know a lot of them don't have fathers out there. I know a lot of them. I mean, I know they depend on you heavy, man.
yeah.
Championship coach, right? How many years championship?
Man, I had 1 year, man. I went undefeated 1 year, man. But other
And
than that, all
that's
my
what
other
the
years,
Lobos.
yeah.
Give it up for the Long
Well, I
Beach
spent
Lobos,
three
y'all.
years.
You know what I'm saying? Long Beach Lobos.
Yeah, yeah, man. When I was 3 years when I first started, I was 3 years over there with the Cali Cowboys, man. Then I did like 8 years over here with the Lobos, man.
Okay.
Won one championship. Been out there with the kids, man. But you know, my health, out there with the kids, bro, I had back problems, you know what I'm saying? So I was always trying to steer them in a way that, keep themselves healthy and conditioned so they won't grow up to have certain, diseases or problems with themselves when they get my age, man.
Right.
So
So
basically
let
trying,
me ask you this: when you talk to the kids when they're that age, like what did you say is like? I mean, what kind of response do you get? Because I know I don't want to say it's a disconnect, but at that age, we're not really trying to hear that. We're trying to go eat at McDonald's after practice, bro. You know what
well,
I'm saying?
that's the thing, man. When you got a team like from 20 to 25 kids, man,
Right.
I don't think you're gonna be able to reach all of them.
Right.
But if you
Okay.
reach, man, probably like two or three of them, five of them out of 20 kids, you did a job.
Mm.
It's basically telling them, man, how to eat right. You know what I'm saying? Stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Put down the sodas, because I never gave them sodas. It was always water, Gatorade. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? The soda's too much sugar. You know what I'm saying? So it was always telling them to eat healthy, man. Choose the right foods. And me as a coach, I can tell them that. You feel me? But it's up to the parents
Right.
to instill that in them when they at
Right.
home. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
Right.
coach can't come there and cook for you, make sure you ain't drinking all those sugary fruit punches and
Right.
sodas and stuff like
And
that.
then you know what, man? It comes to a point to where these young men they got to be responsible on their own because let's be honest. I know with my mom and I know probably with your mama too. Our mamas worked a lot, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So we was
yeah,
home a lot by ourselves, and we had to make decisions on our own. And I
yeah,
know at that time in my life when I was 13, 14, it was like shit, top ramen noodles and hot pockets or something. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Well, I coach the young ones, man. So the
Okay.
young ones not gonna be that responsible for their
Okay.
actions
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
We
Okay.
talking about 7 and 8, 9 and 10
Oh, okay,
years
gotcha.
old, stuff like that. So
Right,
that's where sometimes, man, you have to school the parents too, bruh. You
right,
know what I'm saying? To make sure, hey, them kids not drinking all them fruit punches, they ain't drinking all them sodas, and make sure they eat healthy before a game. I used to text out, before our games, make sure the kids eat good. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Before our games, so they can have some energy, man.